Edmersiv. My name is Goldie, and I'll be your trusty robotic companion. I'll guide you through the experience, but if you grow tired of my soothing voice, feel free to click on me and I'll be silenced. Click on the change view icon that looks like an eye to teleport to that location. The textile sector was the first to have its processes automated, and ultimately, when the trend of processes spread to many other economic sectors, it inspired the development of programming language. The loom machine set a crucial moment in the history of technology, which is the transition between the modern and the contemporary ages. A very shocking one. Get it? Shocking? Okay, sorry. This circuit consists of many parts. Can you name some of them? That longer tube is called rheostat, and it is the portion of the circuit that imposes a variable resistance to the passage of electric current. The rheostat with current. Be as good protagonists for YouTube videos as your cat, but their group is pretty important and numerous. They make up to 97% of all animal species on Earth. A few examples of their importance. Without invertebrates, the flowers' pollination, the water's filtration, and the soil's composting processes would lose their leading figures, and the whole ecological system would likely collapse. Look around. Can you notice any differences between them? Hope you're not afraid of spiders. Besides moving around, can you think of other roles that our skeleton has? Take a closer look at our friend's chest. This group of ribs has Have you watched any TV series that take place during the medieval era? closer look, you'll notice that all the faces of each solid are exactly the same. Besides that, they have the shape of a regular polygon. For instance, a hexahedron is a cube composed by 6 square-shaped faces. Now, try to determine which polygons compose each of the other solids. What if we could grab a hexagon and extrude it? Which geometrical solid would we obtain? This object can help us answer that question. We would obtain a prism, in this case, a hexagonal regular prism. Now, imagine the net of these solids. Do you know how a cab's fare is calculated, or which parameters are considered in this calculation? If you thought about the distance traveled and the time required to make that travel, you're right. The way that each of them is considered in this calculation can vary throughout different cities and countries. It is fairly common, though, that both of them are linearly correlated to the fare. For example, if the cab fare is increased by $5 for each additional kilometer, and have you heard of the number of pies? No, it's not something you eat. Glass, a lake, or a wet sidewalk ultimately return. Fine, watch the video. Hey, when you look up at the sky and see a bunch of stars, which size do you imagine they have? Are they smaller than the Earth? Well, perhaps you'll have a hint. Have you ever thought that the water evaporated from a glass, a lake, or a wet sidewalk? Wow, these